Hello, my name is Stephanie Morris and I'm an early education major. Some of my background, I'm from Mason, Ohio, and I grew up playing sports. Loved all types of sports, volleyball, basketball, you name it. Now I only play Ultimate Frisbee. I've been playing since high school, and I'm currently the captain of the UC Women's Ultimate Frisbee Club. Why do I want to be a teacher? I would like to be a teacher to help others, not just the students, but also the parents, and just help their kids get on the right foot with early education. I would like to leave a positive impact. I want the kids to see learning as fun and enjoyable, so they go into later grades wanting to learn and not dreading it. I would like to start learning at an earlier age and give them something that I did not have. I did not have any sort of teaching for like simple things like simple words and easy math. So I could not read, and math was very difficult for me, so I was put in special separate classes 1st through 3rd grade because of that. And I would like to start kids off early with reading. And lastly, I would like to make learning fun. You want to just make it enjoyable for the kids, you know? And you want them to come back excited to learn. Teacher influences. I've had good and bad teacher influences that have helped me decide that I want to be a teacher. My good teacher influence, she was very supportive for me and the entire class. She was understanding anytime we had questions. She was easy to talk to, so I could go up to her separately, and I wasn't afraid to talk to her or feel like I was going to be judged for asking something that I thought was a stupid question that everyone else understood. I was able to talk one-on-one with her and not be afraid. And then she did more than just lectured. She worked with us one-on-one, she checked on us separately, she had us in groups, we had hands-on experiences for math, which is really hard to come up with, and we had videos. So getting me started off with algebra, she was just one of the best teachers I've ever had. A bad influence of a teacher that I had, she was very uninviting in class. I did not want to go to school that year, and I was only in 3rd grade. She only lectured, which went in one ear and out the other ear for me. She was just very negative in class. She was never upbeat, and she was very frustrating. That was the year I was struggling with ADHD, and we weren't sure what I was going through, and she just straight out told my parents just negative things about me and like saying I wasn't going to move on and stuff in class, and she didn't help me. I strictly remember her like getting mad at me for not paying attention. She called on me all the time, but she just did not understand. She was not understanding that her just standing up there talking and writing things on the board was just going in one ear, out the other, and I was just not the experience I enjoyed whatsoever. So that was a very bad influence, but it has also created ideas in my head of things that I would not do as a teacher. Some skills that I would bring to the teaching, to a teaching job. I'm very patient when it comes to any age. I work with people day in, day out. I love little kids, and some people just aren't up for that task, but I think they're just so enjoyable, and I'm very patient and just enjoy getting to talk with them. They're just so happy all the time. I also am very good at having several ways to explain things. So if something's really hard for someone to understand, I usually come up with some other way or something else to compare it to help explain and make it more understandable. I'm very comfortable working one-on-one with people, so having to take a kid aside if they need it or ask for it to work one-on-one with them, I would be perfectly fine with that, and I would love it. But I would also like to work with them in small groups and as a class as a whole. I'm very understanding, so if a kid's struggling or didn't get something done and there's a reason for it, I would like to make accommodations and help them figure that out. I'm also caring. I'm not going to care about my students just what's going on in class. I know I'm going to worry about how they're doing outside of class and pay attention to how they're getting their homework done and if they're getting their homework done and try to help them out there. Thank you so much for listening.